Okay, for this first problem, the big deal is what's the difference here? Looking at the h and k, remember from, so h and k, so our equation A, x minus h plus k, that's our absolute value standard equation. So this is our h value, so we know this moves it left and right. This is our k value, so we know this moves it up and down. Okay, so are the functions the same? No, even though they both have an x and a 4, the positions change everything. So this guy here is moved to the right by 4 spaces. This is moved down by 4 spaces. So you got the graph correct for this guy, and the next graph would be 4 spaces to the right, like that. Okay. Next question. They're asking write the equation of the parabola shown. So the distance from the vertex to the directrix is 8, so we see that as from 0, 0 to negative 8. So the focus is actually probably going to be 0, comma 8 on top. So our p-value is positive 8. So our equation p is equal to 1 over 4a. We flip it, 8 is equal to 1 over 4a. Swap it, a is equal to 1 over 32. And you did get that. That was absolutely fine. But the problem is the equation is this right here. That's your graph. And what's the vertex of the graph? It's 0, 0. This had to be 0, not 8. Again, you wrote 8 thinking your graph would have been down here then. That's your vertex. But the vertex, that should have been a 0. So this could have been written, since they're both zeros, 1 over 32x squared. You graph the functions. Let's see. So remember, this guy here is a, whoops. So this guy here is our h value, and this was our k value. So h means we moved it left and right, and our h value would be positive 4. A x minus h, since it's already negative, the h is a positive 4. So that means it's 4 spaces to the right. This one here was 4 spaces down. So you got this one, which was this graph, and this one has to be this graph. So the equation of the parabola in the vertex form. So they gave us 2 points here. So if I give you the points, the vertex is 3, comma 1. That's our h and our k. And our x and y is 1, comma 5 over 9. That's our x and y. So we'll do our best. 5 over 9 is equal to, y is equal to a x minus h squared plus k. So we don't know our a value, but we sure do know our x value. We said it was 1 minus 3 squared plus k, which is 1. 5 over 9 is equal to a 1 minus 3 is negative 2 squared plus 1. A becomes a times negative 2 squared is 4. So we can write that instead as 4a. Make it look a little nicer. 5 over 9. And then we're going to add 1 to it. I'll move the 1 over. And that will give us the value minus 1. Now minus 1 we write as a fraction, so minus 9 over 9, minus 9 over 9. That gives us, writing back over here, 9 minus 5 is negative 4 over 9 is equal to 4a. Divide by 4 to both sides. That gives us negative 1 over 9 is equal to a. 1 over 9 is equal to a. So we rewrite that as y is equal to my a value, x minus h, which we said was 3, squared plus k, which is 1. So next problem, write the function whose g of the graph represents the transformation of f. So here is our f function, and I think for this problem they just want us to write the equation of g. So here is g. So g is, the vertex is 2 comma 4. Okay with that? That's our vertex, 2 comma 4. And we know that the slope is negative 1 over 1. So we already have everything we need. So a is negative 1. So y is equal to negative 1, absolute value of x minus 2 plus 4. Y is equal to a x minus h plus k. And that's our answer. Y is equal to negative 1 x. We don't write negative 1, I'm sorry, just negative x minus 2 plus 4. If you want to double check it, we know 0.33 works. So if I plug in 3 times 2, no, 3 minus 2 is 1. Absolute value of 1 is 1, so negative 1 plus 4 is 3. So if I plug in 3, we get 3. Just double check. Okay, write the equation of the parabola and vertex one that passes through the 2 points. So for this problem, we use our formula once again, a x minus h squared plus k, y is equal to. So we have our first form passes through, this is our x and y because it passes through that, and our vertex is h and k. So everything we need. So we're going to say 8 is equal to a, because we don't know what a is, and x is 13 minus 3 squared plus 2. 8 is equal to, this becomes 10, right? 10 squared is 100, 100a plus 2, minus 2 to both sides. We're left with 6 equals to 100a. A is equal to 6 over 100. I don't know how you got the negative part, I think. I got it positive. So I'm getting positive 3 over 5, 3 over 50. And then you got the rest of it up right, I think. X, nope, see? This is your x and y. We need our h and k. See, they said the vertex is 3. Minus 3 squared plus 2. Just to double check it, if I told you my vertex is 3, 2, here's 1, 2, 3, up to you, something like that. And the point of my graph is 13, 8. 13 is away from here, but 8 isn't 8 up here, so we're going up. So this is a positive a value, just to mention that, okay? Cool, hopefully that was helpful.